So here I am, minding my own business, trying to have a good surf on top of this little great jag race over here, trying to, you know, bust a couple moves on the way, like brah, brah. This fucking Owen Wilson looking motherfucker here, just trying to give him the pain, because he deserves it. So I smack him a couple times with the sharp end of my shield, and out of the corner of my eye, what do I see? None other than my nemesis, the gobbly ass neck Dodo dickhead Gami. I'm about to turn him, fold his ass into some origami, and send it to I'm gonna send it somewhere. Yeah. And he thinks he can gang up on me with his little lizard buddies, and they could have a little fucking lizard fest over here. But what they don't know is, yeah, I am the greatest longsword fucking player in the goddamn world, but I'm even better with the charge blade. He fucking messed up. He's fucked now. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know the mistake that he's made. This is the point here where he starts to realize. He starts fucking spitting fire on his buddies and shit. He's like, we fucked up, boys. We gotta get out of here. And that's where I show him, bam, I'll bust your kneecaps, bitch. I'll fuck you up. He's paralyzed from fear now. And this next part here can be described in song.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder,
double kill, bitch.
Berserker.
And all you can really do is feel bad for them, because at the end of the day, they got their ass kicked by a ferryman and a goddamn samurai cat riding a fucking lizard. Yo, what is going on, guys? Cooked here, bringing you another Monster Hunter World video. And in this video, finally, I have a Charge Blade set for you guys. Now, I mained Charge Blade for this entire game, like through the whole story mode, through all of that, and it's always been one of my favorite weapons to play, but ironically enough, I've never put out a video on the Charge Blade, or on like a Charge Blade build. And the reason for that, I think, is mainly because a lot of the builds that we already had were kind of, you know, everybody already knew them. Everybody already knew how to build the Charge Blade, and there wasn't really any variation. But now with a couple of the new sets that we have, especially the Valhazak set, which this build is based around, I feel like we have a couple more options and a couple more cool things that we can do with this monstrous weapon. Like, bam, look at that shit. Amazing. So the idea of this build, though, is basically to be immortal. Like, it's so hard to die with this build unless you know, there's something that's just gonna one-shot you, because as far as like little damage and stuff like that goes, and even other things, like even big damage, you can tank quite a bit of it. You have high defense, you have a lot of health regenerating abilities, and on top of that, I put a health regen augment on the Charge Blade, and it actually works so well. Like, it's so good, because when you do this attack right here, bam, that's all the health that you're getting back. If you land a good one, you're getting your full health bar back, even if you're, you know, close to dead. But yeah, I mean, I can go over some techniques with playing the Charge Blade. It's pretty simple, really. You just got to know how to kind of charge your shield, charge your sword, and then get into your super amped elemental discharge, which is that attack right there. And there's a couple ways to do that. But yeah, if you guys want to know anything more, I'm sure you can watch Eric's video or something like that, or you can let me know in the comments. But let's take a look at the set. So, first of all, of course, we have the Diablos Tyrannus 2, which is the Charge Blade everybody knows. Next, we have the Dragon King Eye Patch Alpha with a magazine jewel slotted in. After that, we have the Xenojiva Hide Beta with 2 attack jewels slotted in. Now, if you don't have 2, you can also put in a Vitality Jewel or something else. There's a lot of options. Next, we have the Valhazak Braces Beta, and I have 3 Artillery Jewels slotted in. Now, obviously, if you don't have the 3 of them, then you can put the Artillery Charm on, and that'll work just fine as well. And then you can even slot in, you know, 3 Vitality Jewels here, or whatever else that you want. It all kind of just depends on what you have, but since I have the 3 of them, I went with the Attack Boost Charm there to boost my attack even further. Moving on, though, we have the Valhazak Coil Gamma, and in this we have a flawless jewel and 2 medicine jewels slotted in, so for obvious reasons, of course. And then lastly we have the Valhazak Greaves Gamma with the enhancer jewel and another medicine jewel. So taking a look at that when we bring it together, as you can see on the Diablos Tyrannus, I have a health regen augment and an attack increase. If you can only do one, I would definitely do the health regen. You're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck out of that. It's honestly so good. You'll see in the gameplay later, but yeah, health regen 100%. Awesome there, and your attack's still over 1,000 with the charge blade. So looking at the skills, we have Valhazak Vitality, so it allows us to recover health past the red portion of the health gauge, and that's super useful for obvious reasons. In this version of the build, we have Attack Boost level 5, so that gives us plus 15 attack and 5 affinity. Recovery up 3, which gives us 30% more recovery when we're healing our health or when we're restoring health. Then recovery speed quadruples the speed at which our health regenerates from damage. And the nice thing is too, I'm sure you guys already know, but the Valhazak Vitality stacks these two things, so you're able to, just get your health back faster. Next we have Power Prolonger, which increases the duration that our shield and our sword are able to stay charged by 40%. And I think that this is actually an amazing skill for Charge Blade, since the longer your shield stays charged, the less files they need to waste on charging it again, and the more, super amped elemental discharges that you can get. Next we have Peak Performance, since we're always at full health. It gives us an extra 20 attack. We have Artillery level 3, which just increases the damage from our files. Then we have Weakness Exploit 2, which just negates the negative affinity that we have on the build itself. So we are able to crit, we have a 5% chance. We have Dragon Attack, which is just a byproduct, and then we have Capacity Boost, giving us another file. So yeah, that's the build there, and it's honestly so good. Like, I really like this build. Another thing that you can do is, originally I was using this build to fight Valhazak. Now what you could do is you could put Miasma Jewels in the place of the artillery jewels, and then just put on the artillery charm, or vice versa. You could do it the other way as well if you do have the 3 artillery, and I think that's why I put them in the build as well. So whenever I fight Valhazak, I can just throw on the miasma charm, or I can throw on whatever charm I want depending on what I'm fighting. You can put any kind of res that you want in there, and I think that's kind of nice. But yeah, it does a lot of damage. You stay alive really easily, and I think it's all around a really good build, and I'm happy to bring you guys finally a Charge Blade build. But yeah, in the gameplay here, we did go after 2 different monsters. Since we fucked them up so quickly, I figured I'd just put 2 hunts in. We do Tempered Valhazak in about 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and then we do Tempered Nurgi in about 3 minutes. So yeah, pretty crazy. Now, unfortunately, the audio got messed up a little bit. I was trying to record my buddies' voices and stuff too, but one of them didn't record, so I just removed it completely and just put some dope beats in the back for you guys, so hopefully you enjoy that. But yeah, this has been Cooked, and I'll see you all in the next tasty episode.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. 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 Show them. Change the station with a new shit. It's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
I killed it. I killed it. I killed it.
I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder,
Go crazy, berserker.
Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt, 'cause you keep me where the stars are bound. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't Sometimes when you're here